Today we visit the Nashville Symphony as they prepare for the Spring for Music Festival at Carnegie Hall. Join me as we learn more about the world premiere of Larry Austin's realization of Charles Ives' Universe Symphony on this week's Arts Break.
The Universe Symphony is perhaps the biggest work that Charles Ives could imagine. He never felt that he had the necessary technology to finish it. So over 40 plus years, he sketched it. Charles Ives recognized that he needed more time than his own lifetime. So after he finished all of these sketches, he basically left instructions that someday in the future, somebody should pick up the baton and finish where he left off and utilize hopefully the technology available to them in the future to realize this artistic dream that Charles Ives imagined first in 1911. Dr. Larry Austin is a very noted Charles Ives scholar. He tried to come up with the best way to making this piece work, utilizing the technology of the 21st century. And what he came up with is basically getting a full symphony orchestra divided into 5 orchestras, A, B, C, D, and E, with one big conductor, myself, kind of conducting the whole thing, but along with that, 4 other conductors that would conduct individual ensembles within the orchestra. Along with that, we have 23, 24 percussionists in the back of the orchestra, each listening to individual click tracks that mathematically keep the piece together. Like the universe itself is put together by laws of physics and mathematics. This piece kind of follows the same thing. One conductor is following 1 beat per second, other conductors are following 4.8 beats per second, another conductor is following 22 beats per second, and altogether, mathematically, it makes sense. This is a tribute to spontaneity, to chaos, with order. When we were putting the piece together, there were a lot of raised eyebrows, including mine. And at one point I actually stepped off and I said, okay, you guys continue. Let me go out to see all these moving parts come together and see how each individual section basically takes attention from everybody else. That's when I realized this is a piece for the audience. This is an event. It is our duties to let the audience experience this music and then let them decide whether this is something worthwhile or whether this is something a little bit too far-fetched. Who knows? That's not up to us to decide. Our job as performers is to present the music. And we're truly honored that our community is supporting us through this.
The Nashville Symphony performs Charles Ives' Universe Symphony at the Schermerhorn Symphony Center on Tuesday, May 8th, and then at Carnegie Hall on Saturday, May 12th. For more information, visit us online at wnpt.org/arts.
This NPT Arts Break is made possible by the generous support of the Ingram Charitable Fund.